Hello everyone, it's Katie here from the Scrappy Sisters, and I am up with another layout for Crazy Craft Obsession. And again, I am using a large 8x10 size black and white photo. I think I said this in one of my earlier videos. I printed off a whole heap of these large size black and white photos in 2 sizes because they're a gift for my mother-in-law. But I didn't know which size I was giving her, and I didn't want the ones that I didn't use for her to go to waste. So I'm scrapping with them. Now this is, again, a very quick layout to come together because there's not too much that goes into this page. A little more embellishing than on some of my other larger 8x10 size photos that I have scrapped this month. This is a very close-up photo of Danny playing euphonium. I do have another one that I haven't scrapped yet that's a very similar photo, but it's further away, so there's more of him in profile. And I definitely like both of these photos, and I've printed them, so I want to scrap them both, but they are very similar. Obviously, my ATG gun has run out of tape because that seems to happen to me very frequently. Obviously, I do a lot of scrapping, or maybe I just use a lot of tape. I don't know. I don't know about you, but I find it easy to use a lot of ATG tape. I think just the gun feature and how you use it kind of, I don't know, I tend to use more of it, I feel. But that might be just me. But anyway, I'm sticking my photo down. I've got a large piece, not quite a 6-inch piece of pattern paper on the left-hand side of the page. And then I've placed my photo on the right-hand side of the page. And I'm actually going to do a large title, as you can see here. And my title says, "Great music comes from the heart." I was trying to think of something that was long, that was related to music. I don't know. That's what I came up with. And so I'm just going to stick that down. I pulled out all different fonts just from my stash. I think it works. The word great has come from the chipboard in this collection, which I don't think I told you, but is the Paige Evans Blooming Wild collection, which happens to be the collection that I'm also using for my How to Kill a Kit with Style for the month, because the prompt is florals. Not that I'm using florals on this page, but there's a lot of florals in this collection. And so it's also obviously my collection that I'm using for my design team work for Crazy Craft Obsession, which I'm excited about. And so, yeah, I'm just creating this super long title. Well, it's not super long. I've definitely created longer titles, but it's pretty long. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 words. Great music comes from the heart. And I really like how it looked. And then I was trying to work out, I needed something else to go onto this page, but I sort of didn't want florals. I'm happy to use florals on pictures of my boys. I have no qualms about that. But the last lot of large 6x8 photos that 8x10 photos that I printed, I've used florals on, and I wanted to do something different for this page. So I pulled out some of the bits that I'd fussy cut from some of the papers, and I'd fussy cut some rainbows and also some butterflies. So I'm just going to add those in 3 spaces. So one at the top of the title and one at the bottom. I kind of wish, looking at my layout now, that I had moved things down a little bit so that because see how the embellishments are like sort of right at the top of the page, but they don't go all the way to the bottom. It kind of bothers me a bit, but that's okay. I really probably should have moved the whole thing down a little bit so it was a bit more in line with the photo, but it doesn't matter. It is what it is. I still really like how it turned out. So I decided to create my little clusters. I've got 3 butterflies, only 2 rainbows in each cluster. And then I'm actually going to come in with some hearts as well from the chipboard, 12x12 chipboard sheet that was in the collection. And I'm really happy with how this all looks, actually. I deliberately avoided pink on this layout. Again, not because I don't like using pink for my boys. I don't mind. Doesn't bother me at all. But I don't know. There wasn't any pink in the background paper, which is the purple. There's a lot of pink in this collection in general, and I just thought it would be nice to make a layout that didn't have pink. So I did. So I avoided the pink hearts and the pink butterflies and the pink rainbows, or the rainbows that had pink in them. There's obviously, I don't know if you can tell, there's a tiny bit of pink in some of the florals that are kind of in the rainbows and also on the butterflies, but it's not super noticeable. So I'm just sticking everything down. Literally, that's all I'm doing. Sticking down the butterflies. I'm popping all the butterflies up on foam. All of the rainbows I have stuck flat onto the page. And then I'm coming in with the love hearts. Now, I'm just going to have a little sip of water. Apologies, I don't usually like doing this on my voiceover. But my throat is a little dry and it's a little bit, I've been coughing a bit. I haven't been able to kick a cough for quite a few weeks. And so this is the fourth voiceover I'm doing today. My voice is feeling it. But I've got to go and pick up my kidlets. In fact, I should have left 10 minutes ago, but I really wanted to do this voiceover before I left because it's impossible to do voiceovers while they're home. And I'm working the next few days. So I wanted to get this voiceover done so I could upload videos and get them all organised. So yeah, that's what I'm doing. So as I said, I'm sticking down the love hearts. I'm putting 3 in each cluster. And I don't do any splatters or anything on this page. I just trim off the 2 rainbows that are hanging over the edge, and then we're totally done. So as I said, this is the design team layout for Crazy Craft Obsession, and so in the description box there will be a link to their shop as well as their Facebook page. It is a referral link to their shop. I don't know if I said this at the start. If you haven't purchased from them before, you live in Australia or New Zealand and you'd like to purchase and you sign up for an account, you get $15, but so do I. So full disclosure. Here is my close-up. Check out the links down below. See you in our next video. Thanks, guys. Bye.